First of all, I would say if you're going to organize and do something with respect to the proliferation issue, the proliferation of nuclear weapons is typically what you're talking about when you're talking about proliferation. It requires a well-coordinated scientific, technical capability to do that. And what we need to make sure that our country is doing its best to monitor where these materials are going, where there might be production facilities going on, and with respect to our own materials, to make sure that we're keeping track of our own materials. And that's really what it's about. It's about materials accountability, and it's about just keeping an eye on what your neighboring countries are doing with their technology. With respect to safeguards, we're developing technology for materials detection, materials accountability, mainly making sure that whatever processes are supposed to be conducted with respect to separating, say, spent nuclear fuel or other special nuclear materials, that those processes aren't being changed, altered in a way that could lead to, say, diversion. And so you're doing non-destructive, non-intrusive analysis by looking at the radioactivity, the radiation coming off. We're looking at another technique that evaluates the chemistry that's going on in the process, again in a non-destructive, non-intrusive way, by sending in a laser light. Sending a laser light, you get back a signal, and that signal will be dependent on your chemical species, both elemental and molecular. And you can in fact monitor, for example, that the pH is within the ranges of the pH, all for the purpose not so much of making sure your processes are being conducted properly, but that you're not diverting or changing the type of chemistry and the type of processes you're doing for a different purpose.